to Y'all Gaming, the only show on the internet that asks, "How are y'all gaming?" This is Coney. I'm here with TK. I'm a little out of sorts today after yesterday's stream, and for some reason I'm only just now picking up. I think it's because I went outside and got some fresh air. TK, how are you doing today?
What do you mean by out of sorts?
Dude, did you? So yesterday I did the All Star
Oh,
stream.
yeah.
Yeah, it lasted till 4 a.m. last night. So I streamed for 12 hours, and then I had to wake up with my kid at 9, which is actually kind of late with a kid. And I got a bad headache, but it was all for love of the game. I'll be okay. Just need to go outside, maybe get some fresh air. Maybe I'll do that after the show. But first, we got some games to talk about.
Yeah. But honestly, I mean, I'm chilling. I'm trying to get back into Tekken because I had been playing Eddie, and then I'm trying to learn my character again, and I feel like it has changed the way that I think about my character, which is not good. So now I got to work on that. But outside of that, yeah, I mean, life's fine. I got my prescription for Adderall now that you've talked so much about it, and let me tell
Mm-hmm.
you, things were great.
Dude, it hits. It hits. It's good. I
When
had Adderall one time, and I was like, "Damn, this is nice."
anyway,
Very
but
helpful.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, this wasn't on the list, but I kind of want to ask you now because I didn't get a chance to try him. How's Eddie? I see everybody saying he's dumb, stupid, but
he. I feel like I can't play Eddie seriously because when I first played Tekken, it was Tekken 3, and I was just mashing with Eddie. So I
sure.
feel like every now and then, sometimes I just start mashing. I'm like, you can't just mash with this character, like, but you can. You can't. It doesn't work the same way it used to. But like sometimes, like I know when someone is just mashing three. Like if I see the two kicks in the handstand into the three kicks out of handstand, like you're just mashing three, and like that probably hits a lot of people because I know it hit a lot of people for me at times. But like the second and third hit of that, uh, or the fourth and fifth hit of that are both high. So you just duck them and then launch them. So like that's literally what I'm doing against all the other Eddies. But outside of that, I mean, he's a fun character. He's pretty cool. Uh, I think that his little system of like gathering stacks doesn't feel as impactful as it could. But other than that, like it's just Eddie.
Wait,
I think it's what.
Eddie gets stacks?
Yeah, there's he's got like a stack system that he gets two moves out of handstand stance that I don't really see used too often. One of them is like
Oh,
it's like back four, and it's like a plus on block mid that puts you in a relax, so it's more mixed. And another one is a low, and he doesn't have any lows outside of handstand stance already, so like that's more mixed. But I just don't really see that many people use them, surprisingly. So yeah.
that character is very complicated, I guess. I didn't know that he had stacks. I didn't know he did all that, but that's
No,
crazy.
I mean, it's new. It's only two stacks too. I wouldn't really. I'd say it's a buff more than anything, but it's just he has a couple of moves that like will give him this buff, and then normally you just get out of down back 4-4, and then yeah, you have two moves outside of um, handstand stance. But I feel like everyone does relax stance, the lay down stance more than handstand. So I don't know. Maybe that's something that they'll have to like address later, and maybe give him an extra move and relax or something. I don't know.
Sure.
But yeah,
Well, glad to hear that Tekken is still fun because I've seen a lot of people say that it's not. I've seen a lot of
yeah.
discourse around Tekken.
Yeah, I had a talk. That was my first topic talk today. Was actually about Tekken and how like all the pros are like, yeah, bro, game just it's kind of offensive for real. Like I can't just backdash to victory. No, you can't. You can't, bro. There's a lot of good stuff that I think could be toned down. I do think that Heat is in a kind of overpowered state for everything it does. Like plus on block, plus on hit, obviously, but plus on block, Heat smash is crazy and it usually leaves you in some type of 50-50 scenario, even if it's blocked. And
Sure.
then heat dashing, making moves that you want to throw out just to throw them out safe because you can heat dash out of it. So like Fang's shoulder is like minus 18, and normally you would never throw that out neutral, but with heat dash, you throw it out neutral, and if it hits, you get a combo, and if it doesn't, you're still in a 50-50. So
Sure.
yeah, there's a lot of things that I feel like could be changed, but I currently still like the game. So
Sure.
yeah.
I'm glad it's a good time. But we're not talking about Fortnite today. We're talking about some other stuff. We're not talking about
Well, we are
Tekken
talking
today.
about Fortnite.
We are talking about Fortnite. Yeah, my bad. I was Tekken brain. We're talking about Fortnite right now, and I actually tuned in. I was lurking in your stream the other day, and they are selling a lot of things.
Yeah,
That was
that
you're
store is
packed.
that store has changed from the season one where it was like there were 5 items in the store every day.
Yeah,
Nope,
it's
it's like
nuts.
a million. In fact, I'm about to open it up right now just to see what's going on in there because I think I was looking for a certain. I thought I had to buy. You can buy. Katara and you can buy Toph, but you can gain Aang and Korra, which I thought was pretty cool. But I felt like if Fortnite really wanted to make some money, they would have flipped that. Like people are gonna buy Aang, people are gonna buy Korra, you know.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. Like you got to have some diehard fans to buy Katara and on Toph. I'm not doing that. So
Yeah,
like
dude. When I was watching your stream, I saw that Toph was like a character that you could
yeah.
get, and that was the one thing. That was all it was. I was just like, that was like the one thing in the shop. I was like, damn, okay, I guess that's it.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's still fun. I mean, the game is somehow always continuously innovating and keeping it fresh. So I like that. I think if you're a competitive Fortnite player, you probably don't like it as much,
Sure.
especially if you're a competitive like builder. Because I can't build for. I'm a zero
Right.
builder guy now. So and they give you all these. They've made the map good enough, like very good, so that way if you don't want to be a builder, you can go play and still have good fights. I mean, there's like a lot of landmarks. There's a lot of places to like kind of sit behind or a lot of ways to move around the game and stuff, which I think is very fun. And I think that was honestly probably the biggest thing that they've been able to do with this game was no build. Like
Yeah.
that really changed, probably brought a lot of people back in. But yeah, the core stuff or the avatar stuff is very fun. You get the four elements. I think currently I probably like fire the most, but I think it's because you can kind of go with fire. Air is for movement. Um, the rock one, you can make a rock wall, but you can also throw rocks, and they kind of do a decent amount of damage. It's just hard to hit. And then
Yeah.
ice water is like sniping, kind of. And then if you're in water and you have the water equipped, you heal. So that's pretty cool.
When I was watching you play, I saw you throwing rocks at somebody, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" Like you're picking up a rock from the ground. I was like, "Oh, he must be playing as like a rock character." You weren't. I don't remember who
Nope.
you were, but they just learned how to lift the soil from the ground or whatever. It was very funny. So,
Yeah.
um,
It's just I was rock bending, bro. Like I mean,
sure.
I was earth bending, if you will. So
I do
yeah,
like that
bro.
they I don't know. It's cool that they not only add these new characters in the game, but also add like new stuff around them. So whether it's like Star Wars and the lightsabers or whatever, Thanos had the gauntlet. Now they're doing this bending stuff. They could just make it purely cosmetic, but I do appreciate that they add in new game mechanics and stuff. And I don't know, man. I'm a huge Fortnite fan. I got to be honest, even though I don't even play the games. Like it's like the ideas of them, and the fact that they keep implementing new stuff is really cool. I think.
Yeah,
Um,
no, I think Fortnite is up. I mean, I think my only downside of Fortnite is that they continuously like put out other games and then kill those games because they're not making Fortnite money. But I was like, I don't really.
Right.
Fortnite didn't really make Fortnite money when it first came out either, but y'all still gave it a chance to do such. Like people weren't going crazy for Save the World. It was it was when you made the BR that it was like, oh word,
Yeah.
okay, are we gonna, we're gonna actually double down on this,
Yeah.
and so yeah. But other than that, I mean, again, definitely like the game a lot. It's very nice, like pastime. I think every now and then, like I'll go a couple months without playing it, and then I'll just come back and I'm like, oh, game's still fun.
Sure. Sure. It's a very good game. I get worried because every time I play it, I have so much fun, but I don't want to get like if I play like 5 games, I'm gonna get sucked in. Does that make sense? Like if I play one game, it's like all right, I can stop, but like I don't know. I'm always fighting this urge. I'm always resisting to get too into Fortnite. So at
Man,
at what
you
point do
should
you stop fighting
just get it,
bots?
bro. I think if you win like a game or two, like I think
Okay.
there's always gonna be like a couple bots in each game
Okay.
because I don't know. Actually, I don't know why there's so many. I feel like there's enough people, but I feel like
Right.
as you get higher and higher up, you definitely see much less bots. Like I feel like right now, I'll probably have like a lobby of if there's a lobby of 100, probably like 20 bots in there.
Okay.
But you know, then by the end of the game, I don't ever feel like I'm fighting a bot. That would be absolutely insane. Like, how did he make it this far?
Well, the
Bots
reason
can
I
go.
ask is because I have a thing I want to do with Fortnite, maybe like a content idea, but I don't want to fight bots in it, so we'll see.
Well,
Okay,
what's the content idea?
I don't want to tell you, not
Oh my
live, because I want it to be a surprise on my stream. I'll tell you off stream.
Mm-hmm,
I'll tell
mm-hmm.
you after this, but okay, good stuff. I'm glad that Fortnite is still adding, still innovating, still iterating on their game. Yeah, I think you're right about no build. I mean, we talked about this a million times, but no build is definitely the thing that drew everybody back in. So.
Yeah, and I think if you still like building a good for you, bro. But I just
Yeah,
my hands don't move like that no more. So it was time for me to get to where I don't have to build.
not pulling
And
out the pencil anymore. No.
yeah, yeah, we're not doing that anyway.
Yep. Well, that's going to do it for Fortnite. We got more to talk about, but I think we have 2 sponsors today, actually. Oh, and that
Yep.
reminds me, the first thing. Oh, the Y'all Gaming is presented by Prize Picks. You guys, I forgot to say that Prize Picks is presenting Y'all Gaming. I'll tell you about them in just a little bit. The largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. My bad. I should have said this before. Yeah, but we can tell about the other sponsor. CK, what do you have to tell the people?
Yeah, bro. I know a lot of y'all still trying to learn some different languages. Well, we can go ahead and get you covered right there. You trying to speak some Spanish, some German, some French, some Japanese. Well, we got you covered for a special time or a limited time deal. Right now, you can get up to 6% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/y'all gaming. So make sure you go ahead and go to babbel.com/y'all gaming. Get up to 60% off using the well, I was gonna say using the code, but yeah, just go to the web, go to that site, babbel.com/y'all gaming. And yeah, man, I think it's I don't use one as much, but I definitely use it more now that we had it, or like the first time we had this thing. And it's a very good way to learn. Like they actually they speak to you. They use lines and words that you would actually use in real conversation. And so I think it's if you're really trying to dive deep into your language your language learning, your language quest, I think Babbel is definitely a good move. You can get it for relatively cheap, 60% off. That's more than 50%. That's crazy.
True.
I'm saying. So yeah, go
More
ahead
than
and get
half.
in there.
I got the chance to try Babbel for a sponsored stream that I did, and I was actually really impressed. I was like, wow, this is good. Now, me, I'm not actively learning any language, nor am I intending to or anything like that, so I didn't take it super seriously, but I saw how it could be valuable, especially if you're doing it over a long period of time. They actually say that you can do it within 3 weeks. You can learn a new language in as little as 3 weeks, which is insane.
That's actually kind of wild.
Yeah, that's obviously who knows, how hard that guy's hitting the books, but yeah, Babbel's a good platform to learn a new language, especially if you're traveling soon. If you're going to be going somewhere, really quick, it's a good place to learn sort of conversational language in that tongue. So guys, check out Babbel and check out our link to get 60% off. Yeah, love Babbel. Also love this next game that I'm talking about. I know your ass didn't play this. What you know about Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom?
I didn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I did not. I don't
Fake
know much about it, and that's
gamer.
why it's your time to tell me what's about.
Fake gamer alert. Okay, so over the past few weeks, I told you I've been playing Final Fantasy VII. Good game, but I'm in the end game and it's slowing down a lot. I feel kind of yeah, I like it, but it's like getting into the whole how do I put this? It got very JRPG now where it's just we got to go somewhere and do something. You go there, there's like you know what I think it was? I was playing on my side stream and I had an hour-long cutscene. Like not like a full hour of a cutscene, but it was like a series of things that happen without any gameplay other than like walking around and talking to people, and it lasted an hour. I was like, "Oh, this sucks." So, it kind of lost me there. I think I could get back into it, and I'm not mad at it. This is just what happens with JRPGs. Eventually, you're going to have a plot dump. But it lasted a whole 60 minutes. I'm like, Jesus. So I started playing some other games. One of them was Children of the Sun, new Devolver game, kind of like a sniper puzzle game. Very good. I love Devolver. I'll play anything they put out. So some of them hit, some of them don't. This one's like in the middle, maybe like a 7 out of 10. Really do like it though. But I also played Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, and this game is criminal. Nobody's talking about it. This game is so stupid fun. It's a Nintendo 64 or like a PS1 platformer, but like there's no jump button. You play as a car. The car can jump, but it more likely just goes over a ramp. This game is so goddamn fun. And last I checked on Steam charts, it had like 50 people playing it. I see nobody talking about it. It's making me so sad because it's flying so under the radar. And I know that sometimes these games, 4 people right now on Steam charts, 53 people all-time peak. What? Oh wait, that's the demo. Wait. That might be just the demo. 129 people, all-time peak.
Okay.
Like, God,
How many people are playing right now, though?
30. And I know it's a single-player game. It's a platform game, whatever. I just wish more people heard about this stuff, man. It's so good. No nonsense, no plot, just gameplay. That's what I'm talking about. And the gameplay is so good. It took me a second to get into it, but it's the same as Pizza Tower. It's like once it clicks, it's like, oh, it clicks. So
I'm surprised it took you a second to get into Pizza Tower. I thought you were like off rip. I'm a Pizza Tower goer. Like I thought that was.
Pizza Tower is hard to explain because like you can enjoy it for like the colors and the characters and the creativity, but like you don't get the game until like you get like it takes me a while to get it. I think it took me longer than most people. I had to beat it and I was like, oh, I get it now. This is a speed game. And then I tried to get high ranks. I think it's like this is kind of like that where like. But this one I got way quicker where it was like 3 or 4 levels in. I'm like, oh, I understand what they want me to do to play the game. It's hard to explain. It's like the mechanics are all there, but you don't know how they all work together until something clicks in your head. Games like that are super appealing to me, but I never know how to articulate or describe them. They're usually platformers, but very good game, guys. I just want to tell you guys about Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom because it is extremely good. I don't think you're really a platform guy, right?
I mean, I could be a platform guy if platforming is fun, you know?
This is fun, but it's different. I don't know if... Try the demo, bro. Try the demo. There's a free demo.
I mean, how much is it, the game?
15.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll look at it. You know, let me look at it right now.
I'm playing the hell out of the game, dude. I beat it. I'm trying to 100% it now. It's like Celeste, where like the stuff is really challenging. But it's a very good game, man.
Game looking quite colorful.
It is. It's very silly, goofy game.
Oh, Radstats is actually like he's the live stream for Steam right now.
Oh, let's go, Rad. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go, Radstats. Yeah, okay. It's very good. It's so half the levels are Crazy Taxi. It's hard to explain. Half the levels are normal, and then half the levels are like you have a timer, and the timer keeps ticking down. But if you deliver people to their destinations, it goes back up. So there's like a really cool. I don't know. There's a couple different types of levels, which is nice. So.
Make full use of advanced moveset to navigate handcrafted retro worlds without a jump button in this vibrant love letter to N64 era of collectathons.
It's so good. I mean, it's a collectathon.
What did you think about Hat in Time, bro?
I loved it.
Okay.
Good game.
I just wondered.
I thought you were trying to catch me.
No, I was just wondering, bro.
I always think you're trying to catch me in like a hipster angle. Now, whenever you ask me what I think about a game, I'm like, oh, here you go now. You're trying to get my ass. Okay, all right.
Hey, bro, what you think about Final Fantasy 14 real quick? Like, nah, I'm just kidding.
Did you play Spider-Man 2? I know this is out of nowhere,
but no, and that's because I feel like when it came out, it just was swarmed by a bunch of other things that came out that I just didn't like. By the time it was time to play Spider-Man 2, like I feel like if I played that day one on stream, it was time.
Sure.
But I didn't play that day one on stream, and therefore, because of that, the time has passed. I own it. I have it. Like I just haven't turned it on yet.
Gotcha.
So.
I know that came out of nowhere. I know we talked about that. I was curious because I've been wanting to play Spider-Man, but I'm like, I don't want to buy it. I'm going to get it on PC when it comes out in like October, I think. I'll just wait a few months. So, okay.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like a 1-year exclusive or whatever. So, okay. Yeah, that's it. I just want you guys to play Yellow Taxi. And then check out Children of the Sun if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Hard to explain. It's a puzzle game. It's kind of it's a sniper like shooting game, but you're never in any danger. It's we'll see. Look it up. It's nice.
Chad, what have y'all been playing, bro? That's the real question, bro. Because like we're gaming. I've been gaming on some things. I want to know what y'all been gaming on. I know there's probably been a decent amount of Tekken players in here. All the fighting game Renaissance is still going pretty well. Grand Blue is still getting stuff. I think we just released another anime fighter recently. Tekken's still getting updates. Street Fighter. I think like even without updates, it's still getting played. I need an update. So
yeah, guys, why don't you hold on. Before you guys tell us what you guys are playing, and while those load up in the chat, I got to tell you what I've been playing, and that's Prize Picks. Guys, Prize Picks sponsors the stream. This is sponsored by Prize Picks, the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America, the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just you against the numbers instead of battling of thousands of other players, including pros and sharks. You can pick more or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. Now, you could turn your knowledge into serious cash by winning up to 100 times your money on Prize Picks with as little as 4 correct picks, turning $10 into $1,000 with the NBA, NHL, and college basketball entries today on Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. And hey, even if you want to play alongside some of Prize Picks' favorite players like Meek Mill and Sugar Sean O'Malley, you can find community plays under the promos tab of the app to view entries from some of the biggest names in the Prize Picks community. Each week, they even offer injury insurance so that your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. So, guys, download the app today. Use code YALLGAMING for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's right, $100 deposit match. Use the code YALLGAMING at Prize Picks. Guys, pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Check out Prize
Pick
Picks.
it.
Pick it. Pick it. Pick it. All right, so what are you guys playing? What are you guys, now we did the ad read, what are you guys doing? You saw Foam Stars, bro?
Yeah, I saw Foam Stars. Now, yeah, honestly, bro, like if
playing
someone's
alone.
playing, enjoy it, man. Enjoy. Playing RoboQuest feels like a better Gunfire Reform. That's cap. That's cap, bro. I played both. I think they're both good games, but to say it's better.
What's Gunfire Reborn? Oh, I remember. That's the one that you told me about that we've seen. Yeah. I'm looking at them now. I remember this now.
Yeah. So, and I think RoboQuest is fun. I mean, the aesthetic is, if the aesthetic fits more for you, like if you like robots instead of animals, cool. But I think that Gunfire Reborn is a very fully fleshed out game, and I think like I like both of those games, but I can never say that RoboQuest was better. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, I've seen some just wrapped up with Unicorn Overload. I saw C's playing that. That seemed like a pretty fun game. Seems like something I will play on the plane. But currently I'm doing Tunic, so I'll be doing that.
You're still on that? How long is that?
Bro, I haven't played it since I told you I played it because I haven't been on a plane. Now I'm about to get on some planes because I got places to go.
Sure. Okay.
Play game. I like if I'm streaming, I feel like that's not a stream game. So like if I'm streaming, when I'm done streaming, I don't feel like playing no more games, bro. So Balatro, I know y'all been playing that. Grand Blue, my man said I'm waiting for multiverses.
I can't wait. I'm actually excited as hell for multiverses. I
am, but again, the marketing is bad. Like, I just feel like if they didn't say anything ever, I probably would have the same amount of excitement I had before when it first got announced.
Yep,
that it was coming
I agree.
Back. So.
It's funny because like I see like, you know, Nakat and Ajax. Dude, I was talking about multiverses the other day, and Nakat and Ajax swooped into my stream, and I'm like, hey guys, just so you know, has nothing to do with you guys. This WB marketing is not the hit. It's not moving. I'm not into it. But they were chilling out there, and I was like, you know, I can't wait for the game. I'm very excited, but
you don't know it's not them though.
What do you mean?
Like, what if they ran it by them and both of them were like, damn, this gonna hit?
Well, then that is them. If they decided to broadcast their game's new like combat mechanics in a hockey game, yeah, man, I don't know if that was the wise move. But hey, maybe they're just drip feeding it. I don't know. Mortal Kombat marketing was terrible, I feel like. I mean, Warner Brothers consistently, like, that's why I think it's WB. Because you remember, like, a friend reminded me of this. Velma got announced in it was a Twitter graphic that just said Jinkies. It was like, Velma is coming to multiverses. No render, no picture, nothing. It was just like, Velma's in the game. I was like, oh, okay. All right. It would have been nice to see a picture, at least.
But you might need to do some pushback, bro. That's probably it. Like, I feel like if the devs or the higher ups of WB are like some 70-year-old men, it's like some, you know, bro, I think this is gonna hit on the Twitter. Like, don't tell these niggas they're wrong, bro. That's how we like, no, bro, you're not part of this anymore. Like, let us market the game. Like, give us what you want to put out there, and we'll find a way to put it out there to make it accessible and fun for people to look at and not be like we are. Like, I feel like
sure,
we're just so like annoyed and jaded because of the way that they're putting their stuff out there. It's like, all right, bro, like just, oh, here we go again, bro.
I'm just not excited to see multiverses posts anymore because I feel like it's going to be nothing. And I feel like I'm somebody who likes the game and is interested. I can't imagine if you're coming across the game for the first time and it doesn't capture your interest in the first 10 seconds. That said, maybe just watching Batman beat up Superman would do that. Maybe I'm just, you know, maybe I'm too invested in the combat mechanics or whatever. It's hard to remove myself from the situation. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
because I'm
I
gonna
need
love
I
the
need
game.
I need Tony for sure though. When he like gets on and starts asking questions, every time he asks any question, I'm literally tweeting back at him. Get off of Twitter, Tony. Get Hey, what do you guys think about the get off of Twitter, Tony?
Tony,
Get
stop.
do not ask these people. Do not ask these people about balance
Player
matches.
last, Tony. Player last. Check the players last.
Look at
Yeah.
his win rate, Tony. Look at his like
Pull up the stats.
yeah. Before you take any of his advice, look at his win rate real quick, Tony.
Dude, that would be a very funny gimmick account on any multiverses, like somebody asking for something. Just start like multiverses account cop, and anytime anybody asks for anything, find a way to get their multiverses account and post the win rate, whether it's good or bad. It'd be like status verified. Listen to this user.
I'll do that
That
on my
sounds
main
really
account, dude.
funny.
I'll do that on my main account. Just like, oh, TK Breeze is an MVS cop, but like this guy has a bit terrible opinions. He's won 20% of his matches. He's played 300 matches. Clearly, this guy has no idea what he's doing.
Do not engage. Do not engage. Tony,
Oh,
don't
man.
listen. That sounds very funny, actually. That sounds awesome. Because
There's a website for the yep.
I can't like, I don't know. There are. It blew my mind when I played multiverses, seeing the like when you picture the average Smash player, the average Ultimate player, Melee player, whatever. Like I have a certain idea or an image in my head, but when I would play multiverses and I would get teabagged by a Shaggy or something with TTV in their name, I'd be like, "What is this? Who is this kid?" And it's always a completely different person than a Smash player. Like it's like a 16-year-old in their bedroom with the zoomer lights all around the door. You know what I mean? Like it's just it does not look like a Smasher, which is crazy. It's a fully different audience.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I got triple GGs that was me today, and I was actually nice about it today. Yeah, in Tekken, I was actually nice about it today, but I want these people to know the reason why that's annoying is because you didn't say anything after that.
Yeah.
Like, you came to find the stream just to say that and then leave. And then you wonder why everyone's like, wow, that's really annoying because if you didn't know my name, you wouldn't give a shit. And like, I started playing on a second account just because of that, but I was like, I don't feel like grinding, like playing bad people is not fun. Like, I just want to. Like if I should have just changed. I should just change my main account's name to be completely honest.
I was gonna say I don't know why you don't change it because the name change is free. You can just do that.
Yeah.
I don't know why you just don't. Because
I don't know, bro.
I get miserable getting GGs. That was me because there's always this like. I was playing Elite Smash or something. I was doing some challenge and an actual Smasher. I'm not gonna say who came into my chat and they beat me in Elite Smash or whatever, and they were like, "Wow, Coney didn't say GGs," blah blah blah, and I'm like, "Dude, you know better." You know what I mean? It was like a player who like should know better than to do this. They streamed and they were like a top, not 100 player, but like a top 200 player. They're very good. And I was like, "Dude, you know better than to make me try to force the GGs out of this. Like, come on, man." Yeah, I can't stand that. I don't know. Something about that is so revolting.
Yeah. So
like if you want to talk or have a conversation, like you could have a conversation. It's just about like the desire to be seen. I think.
Yeah, and I think to be honest too, like I feel like a lot of it is just if you like were to stay. Yeah. If you were like, oh, GG's, man, I didn't know you streamed or some, and like just pulled up and hung out for a little bit. I don't think I'd have anything to say.
Yeah.
But it's never like that. It's never like. It's never like that actually. Like it's GG's. I hit exit and then I'm back to try to go beat somebody else and say GG's, bro. I'm like, all right, man, good job.
I run into people from my chat all the time and it's great. Like I have no issue with that because it's funny and we talk back and forth and it's funny because like they're a member of the community and it's silly and we know it's not that serious. But when it's a new guy, it's always like. And maybe that's the worst part is it probably is like a real GG's a lot of the time. They're just being, maybe we're just we're jaded and tainted by online. You don't think so? You don't think?
I think unless you're doing that to like every time you win, like you're saying you're on PS5, right?
Sure.
Every time you win, you go to that person, you send them a message and say GG's. I don't want to hear it. I know you don't do that because if you don't know their name,
every time.
Every person you've ever played, hey man, GG's, that was a fun time.
Get the message pop up.
Yeah, so I'm not I know they don't be doing that.
No.
So, but as I said, man, it's just it's comes with the territory of the game. Like I feel like we'll never ever escape that. People just as you said, they want to be seen. They
Yeah.
definitely want to be seen,
Yeah.
and we're going to see that quite often for as long as we continuously play fighting games. So
Yeah.
yeah, or any game where there's some type of versus, because people are all going to step in and be like, yeah, I'll play that guy.
I'm a
Let
little
me talk
worried
about it.
because my multiverses account has my name on it, and I can't remember if you can change it. And I didn't
Oh
really run into a lot of that when I played, and I didn't care because the game just came out and we were getting silly. But I remember by like month 3 of multiverses, like then a lot of the casuals leave. Then it starts getting sweaty. I'm in high elo now. Now, like I get the guy who's like number 3 Harley player, like, good games, Coney, winky face in the chat. I'm like, oh my god, this guy. Like, I can't. Come on, man. Like, don't make me do this in front of all these people, because I'm gonna be either salty or I'm gonna be, it's like, you're gonna call me salty. You're gonna call me like, if I don't read it, you're gonna say something. If I do read it, you're gonna. It's just, don't put me in the spotlight. Just let me play my
yeah,
game. You know.
yeah. That's pretty much that's the tell of it. I feel like I just want to play the game just like you was playing the game, but no one's watching you play. So now you got to come here and get your little recognition from me. So
Dude, I had one experience and I feel so bad about this, and I think about this sometimes. I was doing the DJ grind to diamond in
hmm
Street Fighter, and I run into this on my side stream, secret stream, and I run into a Marissa who has like 8 wins in a row. I'm like, damn, this guy's on a run. And I kind of steamroll him, and I'm like, oh, maybe, this guy isn't supposed to be in this elo. Maybe he just doesn't know DJ or whatever. But I was like, oh, this feels like an overshot, because I think he was like, I was like high plat and he was like mid gold. So
hmm
like a weird MMR thing. I was like, oh, he's not supposed to be here. And it sounded like I was bragging or whatever. And then it was somebody from my chat, and they were like, hey, that was me. I was like, oh. And I felt really bad about it, because I wasn't trying to say you don't belong here. It's just like, wow, this is a really weird thing. And I felt really bad about it. It was on the side stream too, so it wasn't a GG's that was me. It was like a normal viewer who comes in. I'd still think about that, because I don't want people to get the wrong. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sure it was nothing. I just it's if it's like if it's like a casual viewer or somebody to GG's that was me, that's one thing. If it's like a diehard viewer, like a cool guy that sticks around, then I feel bad. You know what I mean? It's different.
yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna start looking up anybody who got uh the TTV in their name though.
Oh, I always
I
do
mean,
every time.
yeah.
They're
I
usually
just want
not
to see what.
streaming and haven't streamed for a year, so I don't know
Yeah,
why.
that's the funniest part. Yeah, I was like, I don't have TTV in my name ever. Y'all just know me because of commentary, and then y'all. Oh wait, hold on. I wonder if that guy. I didn't know you stream. It's been 10 years. Okay,
I
it's
didn't know
literally
you
fucking 10
streamed.
years. Like you're lying, bro. Like it's like half of my tweets are me saying I'm going live. So like, let's
Yeah.
not sit here. Yo, big fan. Didn't know you stream. No, you did. No, you're not. And no, yes, you did. Like, like
You could just not type. Just show up. Just like, if you really want to see the streamer's reaction to you playing, you can do that. You don't have to message. Just look at it,
yeah.
laugh because they got salty at your knowledge check, and then leave. Like, that's fine.
I don't even be getting salty until that. I'm like, normally I'm
Yeah, you
usually
don't
like,
get mad. I'll lurk in your stream. You don't really get mad
yeah.
at that.
I'm
No.
like, I got kind of beat my ass. I was like, I mean, I need to learn to do better against that. And then they're, yo, GG, yo, bro, yo, I didn't know you stream. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did, bro. Like, if you didn't, why is this your first reaction? I should go look and see if that guy's streaming. Hmm.
Don't you hate it when
Hmm.
somebody thinks you're like mad, but you're not, or what? Like, there's only one time I remember in Tekken 8 where I was like, this guy is bad. He is a worse player than me, but he won because of a knowledge. I think it was like a Lily player. I was like, this guy is not a good player. I just didn't block low enough. Every other player I fought was like, oh, this guy's pretty good. Like, yeah, he gets
hmm
this stuff. I know I need to block this, whatever. I know that if I had my real name on, I would have had so many goddamn people in my chat. It would have
Yeah.
been miserable, dude. Like,
Yeah. Well, now, yeah, because you're the Tekken king now, bro. Like,
dude, I'm
Mister,
still
I
getting.
mastered it.
Oh my god.
You know.
I had a comment today on the video because, at the end of the video, I say, Tekken isn't for me. I hit the wall, which was always going to happen, especially when you're doing a pretty basic play style like what I was playing. Don't want to play it anymore. It's not a problem. And somebody in my comments literally was like, this always happens when you play a new fighting game. It's sad, but you'll get used to it. It's because you are playing low-level players with knowledge checks. I'm like, you're saying what I said. Like, why are you trying to? He's like mansplaining fighting games to me. Like, I know fighting games. I've gotten to this level a lot. I get up to like the advanced level, not expert and not intermediate. I'll get up to advanced and then I stop. Like, why are you trying to tell me how to play? It's so annoying, dude. These people. I don't know.
You don't have it in you anymore. I mean, like you've been good in multiple games, right? Like, and I feel like if this isn't like a super passion project of yours, which is not, like, yeah, once you get to that point where you have to like really sit down and like lab, that part does probably get a little annoying. Like, you know, that's for everybody. That's for any and everybody. But I think that's where that's the whole thing between like passion and dedication and whatnot. Like, you may really like the game. It's cool, but you know that you're at the point now where it's like, all right, if I don't sit here and learn the game, it's not going to be as cool anymore because I'm just losing to everything. So I get it. Definitely get it, and I think more other people should get it. But you know, people be saying stuff.
The most annoying thing to me is like when people say that like I don't like a game because I'm not playing it, or because like I'm a variety streamer, I can't stay on the same game for months. You know what I mean? I just can't. And it's not like I could learn by playing Tekken for like 30 minutes a day. Like I just don't. That wouldn't make me happy. That wouldn't make. It's not just that kind of game for me. If I want to play it, I want to like super dive into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, sorry, we've been talking a lot about this stuff, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys stopping by, y'all gaming. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Check us out on Spotify, iTunes, all that other stuff, and check out Prize Picks. Thanks for sponsoring the stream, along with Babbel. TK is gonna go back to streaming. What are you doing? Play Tekken?
Yeah, but I got to do Topic Talk, the other one first,
Sure.
the Topic Talk Gold, where we talk about other stuff. Because the first Topic Talk, I mean, there was like no Smash news this week, so
No.
I was like, all right, cool. That's actually kind of nice. So now I'm like, it was a Tekken talk, and now we're gonna talk about other stuff going on. So
Sure.
yeah.
All right, let's go watch
All right.
DK. I'm gonna lurk in there while I take my kid to the park. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.